making progress. The distance is not here.
How long has it been?
In October, it'll be 19 years. You talk to Mondo at all? Yeah, okay. Mondo went? Is went? I'll bet he, yeah. He had a good time. He's still teaching at Yoga Box, right?
I haven't been yet, so.
All right, y'all. Let's do it, huh? Welcome to your mat. Saturday morning, Oceanfront. Flow, everybody. Whew, another perfect day. I know it's a little breezy now. That'll chill out. We'll forget about that within a moment. But my name is Steve. I'm going to be guiding us through our Saturday morning breath-based meditation, aka yoga class, yoga practice. It's going to hit the reset button, physically, mentally. This stuff is never really easy, and it shouldn't be, right? Because we're trying to kind of better ourselves. But it is always worth it. So, like I said, you did make the right choice to be here. We're going to get started in a child's pose, please. Child's pose. So big toes towards each other, knees kind of wide. If you can, you just let your hips sink back. You allow your forehead to rest to the ground. You can reach your hands forward. You can have your palms face up along your side body, reaching back. You could take a totally different shape within your body if this doesn't work for you. Take a second, close your eyes. Feel that ocean breeze. Perhaps even the sun here on your skin. See if you can go inward a little bit more. See if maybe you could feel your heart beating. Now, whether you can or whether you can't really doesn't matter. Just the act of kind of turning our focus inwards begins this process of yoga. Let's compound that by together exhaling everything out. Together, we're going to take an inhale through your nose. There you go. Give me a cleansing exhale through your mouth. Again, everybody, inhale through your nose. Exhale through your mouth. One more. Inhale. There you go. Exhale, empty it out. Now we're just going to make a simple change by sealing your lips. Breathing in through your nose, nice and deep, just like you've been doing. But now we want to keep our lips sealed and breathe out through our nose, nice and slow. Just like that, everybody. Inhale through your nose. I want you to pull this breath all the way into the bottom of your lungs. Get big from the inside out. And then keeping your lips sealed, exhale through your nose, draw your navel up and in, guide, and push your breath out. Just like that. Inhale. And exhale. That right there is going to be the main focus over the next hour. I know it almost seems too simple, but our breath is a tool that can affect our physical, mental, and emotional state. In yoga, we use our breath to calm and downregulate our nervous system, and really to still and calm our minds down, to come back to a place of balance. This is a breath-based meditation. So that's rule number one, you breathe deep. Second rule is honor what you're feeling, right? Personalize this. Third rule is to thank yourself for being here. Right? It matters. Inhale. Exhale, all right. Start to walk your hands forward, everybody. It's a long child's pose, so let's inhale, come up to your tabletop, to your hands and to your knees. And then exhale, curl your toes, lift your knees, send your hips to the sky. Oh, nothing like a long down dog after a nice child's pose. Downward facing doggy. Good. Now, in this first down dog, notice what we did in the beginning. We were trying to feel our heart beating. What we were really trying to do is drop our mind into our body. Stop focusing on the external and focus on the internal. So here, does it feel good to pedal your feet out? Bend one knee, press the opposite heel? Yeah, take it back and forth. Do a little diagnostic check of the body, y'all. Beautiful, good. Now, let's start to settle into this downward facing dog. See if you can perhaps spread your fingertips a little bit wider. Now, put a soft bend in both of your knees. Soft bend in both of your knees. Keep that bend and try to press your hips higher. Keep that bend in your knees, brother. Hips high. With that bend, I know. Chin to your chest, look towards your knees. And now, take your shoulders and wrap them around towards the front of your body. I'm talking armpits pointing towards your chin. Good, everybody. It's a long down dog. Take another inhale. Exhale, very good. From here, walk your hands back towards your feet and arrive at the back of your mat. There you go. You're probably going to bend your knees a lot. Hey, everybody, start with your knees bent a lot. We're at a forward fold at the back of our mat. I don't know what happened over there. But drop your head down low. Bend your knees at least a little bit, if not a lot, to start. And if there's a lot of space between your belly and your thighs, bend them some more. Now drop your head down and take your pinkies to the crease of your opposite elbow. This is our ragdoll pose. There we go. Head dropping down, y'all. Shake it out. There we go. Sway your torso a little bit back and forth, side to side. Give me 3 deep breaths here. I know it's a long forward fold. We do this for a reason. Right? If you, it was a hot summer day and you were looking to hop in a pool, right, to cool off, you wouldn't just dip your toes in, right? You'd jump in. Let's do that. Take one more breath here. Inhale. Good, y'all. Exhale, release your hands to the ground. Heel toe your feet wider to the edges of your mat. And bend your knees and squat down into Malasana frog pose. So you'll probably angle your heels in, toes out slightly. See if you can bring your feet flat to your mat. So to bring your feet flat, some of us will have to bring our feet wider. And then, see what your back wants to do? It kind of wants to round. I want you to press your heart forward. Straighten your spine. You can leave your hands on the ground if you need. Good, let's close our eyes. Now, inhale through your nose. From here, breathe your body taller and then wider at the top. This is the optimal breath for the human body. We're going to use it for 60 minutes. Stay tall. Exhale, draw your navel up and in. Very good. Another full breath here, y'all. Take another inhale. There you go. On your exhale, release right back to your forward fold. So straighten your legs, dive your torso down. Heel toe your feet back to hips width apart. And then walk your hands right back to your downward facing dog. Fantastic, y'all. Hey, the fact that you decided to show up to your mat today to do hard stuff says something a lot about you. I thank yourself for being here. Let's stay with this breathing and let's start to get her done, y'all. Inhale, bend your knees, press your hips back and look forward. End of your exhale, travel to the top of your mat so your heels and toes touch all the way together. There you go. Heels and toes together, right? Now inhale, find a halfway lift. You want to flatten your back. You want to lengthen your spine. Squeeze your shoulder blades. Good. Exhale, fold right back down. Draw your navel in and dive in deep. Now lead with your chest and let's inhale, rise. Let's float our torso. Reach up high. There you go. Grab your left wrist with your right hand. And then exhale, lean towards La Jolla. And press your hips towards Mission Beach. Let's take another full breath here. Inhale. I know you can straighten those arms a little bit more. Breathe in. You got your wrist, right? Exhale, take it down a little bit deeper. Very good. Inhale, back through center. Just switch it up. Exhale, lean towards Mission Beach and press your hips to La Jolla. Now, head back a little bit so that your throat's open. And then biceps back with your ears. Give me one more. Inhale. You want to feel it from your ankle to your wrist. Stay here. Exhale it out. Inhale, come back through center. Maybe lean it back, but stretch and make it feel good. Woo! Exhale, fold all the way down. This is called Uttanasana, a standing forward fold. Inhale, find your halfway lift. Squeeze your shoulder blades, flatten your back. We looking good, y'all. Exhale, plant your palms and step back to plank pose. Ha! Push-up position, y'all. Steady your visual gaze. Steady your breathing. I would drop to my knees the first couple of these. If you're with me, inhale, shift forward a couple inches, breathe in. Now we're not going to let the hips sink down. Are we over there in the blue? Exhale, lower halfway down. Yes, I'm pointing at you. Elbow straight back. Inhales, upward facing dog. Tops of your feet down. Feed your heart through your biceps. And then exhale, pull your hips to the sky. Downward facing doggy. Hey, blue. Just in case you're wondering, I see everything. Breathe. Put a little bend in your knees, brother. Try to press your hips high. Drop your head down low. And let all this oxygen-rich blood start to flood to your brain. Physically, mentally, we're hitting the reset button. I'm glad you're here. Inhale, bend your knees, press your hips back and look forward. End of your exhale, travel to the top of your mat. Heels and toes touch all the way together. Good, y'all. Inhale, give me a halfway lifty, flat backy. Shoulder blade squeeze. We're not rounding. Exhale, fold, dive in deep, and empty out. Inhale, rise. Come to stand. Reach your hands to the sky. Grab your right wrist with your left hand. And then exhale, lean towards Mission Beach till it feels just, ooh, really freaking good. Inhale, come on back up. Reach up and switchy. Exhale, lean towards La Jolla. Your hips towards Mission Beach. Good, y'all. Inhale, take her back through center. You want to lean it back? I want you to feel it head to toe. Woo! Exhale, fold all the way down. Just a leisurely little Saturday morning flow. Inhale, halfway lift. What are we doing, Blue? Exhale, plant your palms, step to plank. Shift forward. She's like, I'm never coming to this freaking class again. Lower halfway down. Inhale, upward facing dog. Feed your heart through. Exhale, hips to the sky. Sweet. And doggaroo. Woo, nice job. Hey, if the breath gets away from you, if it starts going like short, choppy, kind of fight or flight-ish, if we forget about it totally, we can peel away the physical layers, like maybe drop to your knees, and just reestablish the breath. If you can control your breath, you can control your mind, and that's what this practice is all about, ceasing the fluctuations of our mind. Inhale, bend your knees, press your hips back, look forward. End of your exhale, travel to the top of your mat, heels and toes are touching, y'all. Inhale, halfway lift. Shoulder blades, squeeze them. Yes, exhale, fold and dive in deep. Inhale, rise, take it up, reach it high. Grab your left wrist with your right hand. Exhale, lean towards La Jolla, your lateral flexion and extension, everybody. Inhale, back up, reach up and switchy. Exhale, lean towards Mission Beach. Make a spine feel good, y'all. Inhale, come on back up. Lean it back, stretch, and feel it head to toe. Woo! Exhale, fold all the way down. Dive in deep. Inhale, halfway lift. You want strength and you want length here. Exhale, plant your palms, step to plank. Shift it forward and lower. Strong core. Exhale, inhales upward facing. Heart coming through. Exhale, hips to the sky. Woo, doggaroo. Great job, everybody. Hey, we've established a breath. Hopefully we're moving towards the full capacity of our lungs, but we're doing it in a calm and meditative way. Right? This is different from other forms of exercise, which they're great as well, right? This has us doing physical things with that nervous system very calm. Woo! Tough to spit it out this morning, y'all. I don't know what's up. Give me one more breath and give me one more flow on your own. And I'll meet you right back in downward facing dog. Breathe deep. Heels and toes all the way together. Fantastic, everybody. And you want to be active and engaged, right? Rather than going through the motions. For a lot of reasons. One of them being that the way we do anything is the way we do everything. So if we're taking the time to show up to our mat and then we're just going through the motions, kind of indifferent to what's happening, I'm like, you might get some benefit, but I'll bet you that's showing up other places in your life. I'm not suggesting we beat ourselves up, but we can push ourselves a little bit here today. Breathe well. Nice, everybody. We looking good. From your downward facing dog. Inhale, lift your left leg high to the sky. Bend your left knee and stack your hip. Left heel over towards your right shoulder. And then maybe circle that knee out or kind of kick it. Some of y'all, if you want to flip it, you flip it. Breathe well. 5. Good, y'all. 4. Nice. Last 3. 2. All right. Inhale, take your left leg back up high to the sky. Flex your foot and then spiral inward with your thighs so that your hips just leveled out. Now walk your hands back towards your right foot. And as you do, take your left leg parallel to the ground. Now bend your right knee a little bit. Find a one-legged halfway lift so your chest pulls out and you engage your core. And then from here, open up your arms and let's get some more. Let's come to fly. Now you want to steady your visual gaze. Of course, steady your breathing. That will help to steady your physical body and in turn your mind. Engage your right quadricep, squeeze your shoulder blade. Give me 2. Inhale. Exhale. Last inhale, option to reach your hands forward. Breathe in here. Woo! Exhale, hinge at your waist, hands to the ground, walk it forward, right back to three-legged dog. Nice job, by the way, y'all. Inhale, lift your left leg a little bit higher. Exhale, shift forward, pull your left knee up and through. Step it through low lunge. Stack your knee above your ankle. Help it along. Long stance. Stack knee above ankle. Now begin to bend and straighten in and out of your front left leg. Couple times. And again, is that speaker loud enough over there, y'all? Yeah. Good, good. All right. All right. Settle in with your leg straight-ish. 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 Not bent-ish. Straight-ish. Inhale, look up. She's going to get you in trouble, Blue. Inhale, look up and lengthen out. Pull your left hip back. Keep your leg as it is. Just exhale, fold into it. Fold into it. Straighten your leg, brother. You just bent it more. Straighten your leg. Think left hip up and back, right hip down and forward. Good, everybody. Take one more. Inhale. Exhale, come back into your low lunge. Spin your back foot flat. Inhale, warrior 2, windmill open. There we go.
Oscar.
Now we got a long stance, right? First, standing open hip posture. You might want to bend and straighten in and out of your front left leg. And then bend deep into your front left knee, okay? Stack it above your ankle. Make sure your knee is pointing straight forward. Steady your gaze out over the ocean. It's a simple shape, but I bet you could challenge yourself. You could enhance it if you wanted. Let's close our eyes. Inhale, breathe through your nose, and as you do, breathe your body taller and then wider. I want you to feel the breath and just feel the posture everywhere. Exhale, sink a little bit deeper. 2 more, y'all. Inhale. Exhale. 1 more breath. Drink it up. Inhale. Very good. Exhale. Inhale, start to reach and lean forward here. Look for length. Exhale's extended side angle pose. All right. You could have that hand on the inside. We still got a deep bend in that front knee, right, brother? You need a longer stance. And go, if you're kind of new here and you feel like you have a longer stance or a long enough stance, you probably don't. You're good, though. Roll your right shoulder back and then take your right hand, reach to the ocean. I want you to feel length. Good. Breathe here. 5. Palm facing down. Palm facing down. 4. If you want more strength, left hand up parallel. 3. Good, y'all. 2. Stay low in your lunge. Inhale, reverse your warrior. Right hand slides on the back of our right leg. Keep your front left knee bent deeply. Make sure your knee is pointing straight forward. We got 2 more deep breaths here, y'all. Inhale. Exhale. Give me 1 more. Drink up that ocean air. Breathe in. Woo, nice job. Exhale, windmill your hands to the ground. Step your left foot back. Shift forward and lower with control. Inhales that upward facing dog. You can skip this if you wanted. I wouldn't blame you. See if you can lift your knees. Exhale, hips to the sky. Tops of the feet down though next time. Downward facing dog. We'll get it. Inhale, lift your right leg to the sky. Bend your knee, stack of that hip, circling, and maybe a kicking of donkey or flipping of dog. Do the things, honor what you're feeling. There you go, y'all. Woo! Nice. All right, here for another 3, 2. Inhale, lift your right leg back up. Again, flex your foot, not point. Spiral inward with your thigh, level hips. Take the stroll, y'all. Walk your hands back towards your left foot. Take your right leg parallel. Bend your left knee. Find your core engagement, your halfway lift. Then as graceful as possible, we'll open our arms and come to fly. Steady gaze, steady breath, steady body, steady mind. You're going to leave this park and your body's going to feel clean. Your mind is going to be totally, totally serene. This is not easy, but it is worth it. Last inhale option to reach your hands forward, breathe in. Exhale, hinge at your waist, hands to the ground. Walk it forward, 3-legged doggy. Y'all. Inhale, lift your right leg high. Exhale, shift forward, pull your right knee up and through. Low lunge. Stack your knee above your ankle. Lengthen your stance if you need here. And now bend and straighten in and out of your front right leg. If you're back by that speaker over there, can you turn it up a little bit? It's right where it's plugged in. The knob is like above or below, right where it's plugged in. Just a little bit, please. Good, everybody. Settle in with your legs straight-ish. Inhale, look up and lengthen. Right hip pulls back. Keep your legs straight. Exhale, fold into it. It's going to be challenging. It's a pretty deep hamstring stretch. But hey, if we're going to hit the reset button, I think most of us would agree our hamstrings need a little bit of work, a little bit of releasing. Inhale. Exhale, back into your low lunge. Spin your back foot flat. Inhale, warrior 2. Virabhadrasana B, windmill open. Front row. Long stance. Knee moving towards 90 degrees. Steady your gaze. Close your eyes. Inhale, you know the breath. Tall and then wide. You're getting big from the inside out. Exhale, you're sinking a little bit deeper. And you're trying to be active enough to feel it everywhere. Right? We're not going through the way you do anything is the way you do everything. Give me one more. Inhale. Make sure that knee's not leaning inward. Point it straight forward. Exhale. Back leg straight and strong. Inhale. Reach forward. Lengthen out. Exhale's extended side angle pose. Good. Now your back left toes should angle forward slightly. Back left toes angle forward slightly. Can you roll your left shoulder back? There you go. Sink a little deeper. Take your left hand, reach to the ocean. See what you can get cooking. Palm facing down. 5. You want right hand up parallel? Now's the time. 4. Ooh, man, y'all. 3. 2. Stay low. Inhale, reverse your warrior. Check your front knee and make sure your toes are still pointing straight forward, as is your knee. There we go. Lift out of your waistline. Give me 2. Inhale. Exhale. Last one. Lift up. Breathe in. Woo! Exhale. Windmill down. Step your right foot back. Shift forward and lower with control. Inhale. Give me that upward facing dog. We're not letting the hips sink down, are we? Exhale, hips to the sky, downward facing dog. So when we transition from your high plank to low plank, your shoulders and hips should be moving together on the same plane rather than your hips sinking down. So if that's the case, bring a little bit more awareness to your core, maybe drop to your knees. Inhale, bend your knees, look forward here. End of your exhale, walk or hop your feet between your hands, heels and toes touch all the way together. Inhale, give me that halfway lifty, flat backy. Exhale, fold and dive in deep. Inhale, chair pose, sink your hips, lift your chest, reach to the sky. Exhale is going to be open arm twist to your left. Toes, heels, and knees are squeezing. Sink your hips a little bit. Lift your heels. 5. Hips sink a little bit. 4. Heels lift a little bit. 3. Let them shake, y'all. Y'all, it's good. Breathe. 2. Inhale, back through center. Heels down, reach. Exhale to your right. Open arm twist. Sink hips, squeeze thighs, pull left knee back, sink low, lift those heels. 5. And then notice what you're doing with your face. Try not to make that face. 4. Relax your jaw. We good, y'all? Breathe. 3. This is simple, but not easy. 2. Inhale, back through center, heels down, reach. Woo! Exhale, forward fold. Dive it on in. Let's do it. Let's get her done. Inhale, halfway lift, flat back lengthen. Exhale, plant your palms, step to plank, shift forward, lower, chaturanga. Remember, shoulders and hips together. Inhales, upward facing dog, heart coming through. Exhale, hips to the sky, dogger. Inhale, lift your left leg high to the sky. Good. Exhale, knee to nose. That's a tiger pose. Inhale, reach your left leg and send her high. Exhale, sweep through, stack your knee above your ankle. That's a low lunge. Inhale, straighten your front left leg until the sensation tells you to stop. Exhale, back to your low lunge. Spin your back foot flat. Inhale, warrior 2. Open wide, spread those wings, y'all. Exhale, extended side angle pose. Give me some length. You want to feel something. Stay low. Inhale, reverse your warrior with a big breath in here, y'all. Woo! Exhale, take it on down, step it on back. Yee-hee-hee. Inhale's upward facing, heart coming through. Exhale, hips to the sky, dogger. Inhale, lift your right leg, everybody. I want you to breathe that thing up high. Exhale, knee to nose. Push your breath out. Inhale, reach. Exhale, low lunge, step through, stack your knee. Inhale, straighten your front right leg. Maybe not completely straight, but you want to feel something. Exhale, back to your low lunge, back foot flat. Inhale, Virabhadrasana B, warrior 2, heart towards Mission Beach. Exhale, extend, think about length, and create some space within your body. Side angle pose, y'all. Stay low. Inhale, reversing, warrior. Awesome. Exhale, take it on down, step it on back. You're doing amazing, everybody. Shoulders back. You're doing amazing. How's your breathing? We're doing physical things, so the physicality is kind of up here. But with our breathing, again, we want to keep our nervous system down here. Inhale. Let's keep getting her done. Bend your knees, look forward. End of your exhale, travel to the top of your mat. Heels and toes touch. Inhale, halfway lifty, flat backy, lengthen out. Exhale, fold, dive in deep, empty out. Inhale, chair, sink your hips, lift your chest, reach to the sky. To your right, exhale, open arm twist, sink your hips, and lift your heels. Inhale, take her back through center, reach for the sky. Exhale to your left, sink, but lift. Nice, y'all. Inhale, back through center, reach, breathe in. Exhale, forward fold, Uttanasana. Dive it on in. Inhale, halfway lift. You know this by now. Strength and length. Exhale, plant your palms, step to plank. Shift it forward and lower with control. Nice, y'all. Inhale, give me that upward face and heart coming through. Exhale, hips to the sky, dogger. Inhale, lift your left leg high to the sky. Exhale, knee to nose. That's a tiger pose. Inhale, reach. Exhale, low lunge, step all the way through, stack knee above ankle. Inhale, straighten your front left leg to that perfect place. Exhale, back to your low lunge, back foot flat. Inhale, warrior two, open wide. There we go, everybody. Exhale, extended side angle pose. Probably the last time here. Stay low in your lunge. Inhale, reverse your warrior. Good. Hold here. Breathe for 5. We're going to transition. Front knee is bent deeply. Right back row. 4. Transitioning to Ardha Chandrasana, balancing half moon. And 3. Here we go. Lead the way, Jordan. 2. Inhale, slowly come up through warrior 2. And then lean into your front left leg. And take your back right leg up parallel to the ground. How you doing, buddy? Now you want to drive down through your left heel. You want to squeeze your left quadricep. Solidify your foundation. Your top right foot you want to flex and spiral your toes away from the ground so that your hips stack. This is an open hip posture. We looking good, y'all. 2 breaths here. Inhale. Exhale. Now take an inhale. You're going to bend your left knee a lot here. Exhale, right hand to the ground, right knee into your nose. Inhale, one-legged halfway lift. Extend your chest out long and extend your right leg back. Exhale, step back to low lunge. There you go. You can stay high in the ball of your right foot. Inhale, crescent pose. Rise up, reach up, and fill up. Good. Hips are square. Make sure you're balanced and steady. Your back heel is lifted. Take another inhale, reach high. Exhale, slide your hands to heart center. Lean forward, and then twist to your left. Hook your right elbow outside of your left knee. Good, y'all. Hey, if you'd like to drop your back knee to the ground, it might help you twist a little bit more. It might de-intensify it enough so you can breathe. And we definitely want to breathe. Make sure you're balanced and steady. And then from here, we're going 3 more breaths. See if you can push a little bit. Inhale, drive back through your heel, reach out through your head. Exhale, draw your navel in. Use that leverage. Twist. This internal compression is helping to stimulate and massage your organs. This is bigger than the sum of its parts. 1 more breath, y'all. Inhale. Exhale. Let's release to runner's lunge. Take both hands to the inside of your left foot. Drop your back right knee. Heel toe your left foot towards the front left corner of your mat. You can just simply, both hands are to the inside of your left foot. Inhale, look up and lengthen out. And then exhale, just start to bend your elbows and come down towards your forearms. We don't want the knee in front of the ankle. So slide that back knee way back. There we go. Sensation in this one usually isn't too far away. Can I find it? the sensation, the opportunity here. Can I breathe through it? The challenge, the opportunity, the intensity with equanimity. If you can do this stuff in a calming way, your day's going to be a cakewalk. One more breath. Inhale. Exhale. All right. Let's take your hands underneath your shoulders. Inhale as you straighten your arms. Curl your back right toes under. Pick your back right knee up. And then exhale, step back to plank pose. High push-up position. Squeeze your legs together. Ground into your left hand, and inhale, roll up into your right for Vashisthasana or side plank pose. Good, y'all. You could drop a knee or a forearm. That's great. Lift your hips though. Breathe. Breathe deep. If you're feeling strong, you can lift your top right leg. 5. Right hand reach into the ocean. 4. Woo! Tell you what, real sweet one, y'all. 3, 2, inhale. Exhale back to plank. And then take it to the other side, y'all. Other side, see? Ground into your right hand and roll open to your left. Crescent shape, right side body. Engage those outer obliques. 5, maybe left leg up. 4, maybe not so much, huh? Reach your left hand to the ocean for 3. Strength, length, and vitality. 2, inhale. Exhale, release. Either move through your flow or straight back to downward facing dog. Good, downward facing, everybody. Hey, we're almost there. Stay the path. It's never easy, it's always worth it. Keep breathing, y'all. Inhale, lift your right leg to the sky. Exhale, knee to nose, tiger pose. Last time. Inhale, reach. Exhale, low lunge, step through, stack your knee above ankle. Inhale, straighten your front right leg for that hamstring stretch. Exhale, back into your low lunge. Have your other right foot forward. Spin your back foot flat. Inhale, warrior 2. Open wide. Like I said, your other right foot forward. Exhale, extended side angle pose. Last time, give me some length, y'all. Stay low in your lunge. Inhale, reverse your warrior. Holding, breathing. 5. Now we're going to see how graceful, if at all, we can transition into balancing in 4. Move slower than you want to move. 3, remember, yoga's not what we do, it's how we do what we do. 2, inhale, stretch to come up through warrior 2. And then lean into your front right leg. Take your back left leg up, parallel to the ground. Ardha Chandrasana. Right hand down. Maybe to a block or water bottle. That'll help you out. Now to flex your foot, you pull your toes back towards your shin. That's flexing. And then spiraling your toes away from the ground to stack your hips. Away from the ground. Nice. Ooh, great success. 2 more breaths here. Inhale. Exhale. One more. Take an inhale. Bend your right knee. Exhale, left hand down, left knee into your nose. Inhale, one-legged halfway lift. Pull your chest out. Extend your left leg back. Exhale, step back to low lunge. Stay high in the ball of your left foot. Inhale, Anjaneyasana, crescent pose. Rise up, reach up, and fill up here. Exhale, slide your hands to heart center. Lean forward, twist to your right. Pavarita Anjaneyasana, rotated crescent pose. Now, hey, if your thumbs are way up by your shoulder, I want you to lift your whole torso up. Like you want it to create some space in between your left rib cage and your right thigh. Make sure you're balanced and steady. And then push a little bit for 3 breaths, y'all. You got this. Inhale. Exhale. Last 2. Inhale. Exhale. Very nice. We got 1 more breath there, everybody. Inhale. Rotation. Exhale. Release. Runner's lunge. Both hands to the inside of your right foot. Drop it back, left knee. Heel toe your right foot towards the front right corner of your mat. Inhale, lengthen out. Exhale, bend your elbows. Start to come down towards your forearms. Whoo-wee! Deep diaphragm breathing, very alive. This practice will end up flexing and stretching every muscle in our body. But I think of focus and concentration as being muscles as well. This does a great job at working those. From here, hands underneath your shoulder, curl your back, left toes under. Inhale, straighten your arms, lift your back left knee up. Exhale, walk your hands to the left, straighten both legs. Parallel your feet, perhaps stagger yourself with your neighbor for obvious reasons. Feet are either parallel or toes in, heels out. I'm going to give you about 10 breaths here. You can grab your ankles. If you're not sure what to do, maybe hands under shoulders, turn your hands around, and then start to walk your hands back through your legs to just kind of draw your torso through. Create sensation and breathe deep. One more breath. Inhale. Good, y'all. Exhale. All right. Let's take our hands underneath our shoulders. Inhale, halfway lift. Lengthen your spine. Exhale, walk your hands back to low lunge at the top of your mat. We'll simply inhale, step it back to plank pose, high push-up position. And then lower, exhale all the way down to your mat. There you go. And then take your arms, maybe like jet airplane wings along your side body. If you got more space, you can open them straight out. If you want to challenge yourself a little bit more, you'll reach them forward and take a steeple mudra. So interlace your fingers, release your index. Exhale everything out. Inhale, lift everything up. Ah, good. No wrinkles in the back of your neck. Squeeze your shoulder blades. Lift your legs. Feel your glutes. And the whole posterior chain engage. Oh, nice. Inhale, lift up one more time. Exhale, release. Drop your left ear to your mat. Gaze to your right. And relax. Chin facing forward once again. This time, I want you to bend your knees. Grab your right foot or ankle with your right hand. Your left with your left. Exhale everything out. Inhale, kick your legs up and back. And if this isn't happening for you, you can do what we just did a moment ago. But if you're with me, kick those legs up and back. Get your knees and thighs up off the ground. Pull your knees in towards each other. There we go. Give me 2 more breaths. Push a little bit. Inhale. Exhale. We got 1 more. Kick and lift. Woo! Exhale. Release. Release. Right ear to your mat. Gaze left. Bend your knees. Windshield wipe your legs. Let's meet back in downward facing dog, everybody. Last dogger of your day. Hips high. Head dropping down low. Y'all. Simply take an inhale here. Exhale, step your left foot between your hands. And move to half pigeon pose. Heel toe your left foot over to or past your right wrist. If this is too much for you, you take it on your back. Otherwise, take an inhale, walk your hands back and open your heart. And then exhale, go ahead, walk your hands out, open your hips. Can you guys hear that speaker over there? You can hear the speaker?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Good deal. I didn't think with the wind and the waves.
Yeah.
I was like, there's no way they can hear me. Good, everybody. From here, walk your hands back out of this one. Bend your back right knee. And then walk your hands to the right. Rotate on your knees halfway around. We're coming to floor frog. So both legs will swing around behind you. Floor frog. We're getting it, we're getting it, we're getting it. It's going to be like a yoga wave going all the way down. You can walk your hands out. You can push your hips back. Find where you need to be. Same deep diaphragm breathing we've been focused on. That's been really conditioning our nervous system to be in a state of relaxation over the past 50 minutes, very alive here. You're doing amazing. Not here too long on this one, y'all. Walk your hands back out of this one. Rotate on your knees to the back of your mat, facing the street, where we will take half pigeon pose on our right leg. Heel toe it across. And you want to pull that heel in towards your body. What that does is close and protect your knee joint. Now, if you've got really open hips, you can have that shin more parallel to the top of your mat, but it's not something you want to push because it puts your knee in that very vulnerable position of especially your interior meniscus. Those are two big words for me right there, everybody. Breathe. Victor. Vixen, come here. Get up. Wait. Last couple here, everybody. Awesome. From here, walk your hands back out of this one. You can lean onto your right hip. You can just simply turn and face the front. Extend both legs out in front of you towards the ocean. I would bend my knees a little bit. Root down. Inhale, reach high. Exhale, fold. Take it all the way down. You know, a lot of what we do here in our yoga practice is not overly technical, right? We're not really trying to tie ourselves in knots. For the most part, it's simple movements and shapes that our body meant to be able to do. But as you know, if you don't use it, you lose it, right? So the fact that you came here today and did this, you'll be able to take these movements, these shapes for many tomorrows to come. Take one more. Inhale. Exhale the right. Take her back up. Roll easily onto your back. Where happy baby pose is a waiting for y'all. Da, the happy baby. You folks at home, hope you're having a great practice here today, everybody. Hopefully that wind isn't coming through too strong for you. Keep breathing. Hey, oh, Cam. What's up, buddy? And then let's take a spinal twist to finish out. You can choose whatever spinal twist you would like. Unless there's something else you would like. Oscar, you getting hurt. Good, make sure you twist and hit both sides. Once you've hit both sides, come back through center, unwind and pull both knees in. And then exhale, go ahead and release that so that your toes fall open and your palms are face up along your side body. We'll lay back, we'll close our eyes. Take an inhale here through your nose. And a cleansing exhale through your mouth. Again, inhale through your nose. Exhale through your mouth. One more, inhale. Hold full. And release. Awesome, y'all. Believe it or not, this is the most important posture that we do. As I mentioned earlier, this practice is meant to cease the fluctuations of our mind, soothe the agitated mind, and bring us back to a place of balance. We allow ourselves to bask in that, in our Shavasana, this posture, and I'll guide us out in just a few moments. Shavasana. Notice how you feel, everybody. At the end of class. For me, sometimes it feels like I just got home after a long trip. Notice the calmness, the stillness, and know that you've done yourself a huge service. What we did here today, through our breathing, through our movement, Big Pharma actually spends billions to create pills to do what we just did here today. If you're ready to move on with your day, perhaps breathe lightly. You can wiggle fingertips and toes or wrists and ankles. Even roll on your side if you would like, if you're so inclined. You've got the option as well to make your way to seated. Take a second. Once again, thank yourself for showing up. It's never easy. It's always worth it. You've done yourself a huge service. Thank you so much for allowing me to guide you through this. I love to be able to share it. Thank you for participating in the donation-based system that we use here. We keep it donation-based because it's really expensive in studios. I teach in studios. It's like $35 for a single class, which is ridiculous. And that's why I started this almost 19 years ago, to make this accessible to everybody. So thank you for honoring that. I appreciate you, and I hope you get value out of this. Namaste. Great job, everybody. Hey, if you're new, the Venmo QR codes are on the back of the benches. Also, if you're new, please grab your phone, open up your YouTube app, and subscribe to Namaste Yoga on YouTube, which we are still live on at this moment. And we'll see you tomorrow for Easy Like Sunday Morning. Check the back of the benches, y'all. Appreciate y'all. Thank you. Thank you. Namaste. Namaste. Signing out, y'all.